So in last session, we had a discussion about customer master and material master. Customer master is nothing but creating your customers in SAP system. Material master means your products. Okay. Now we are going to see another important master data, condition master data. Apart from that, we are going to see customer material info record. Okay. So what is customer material info record? So before going to condition master data, we will discuss about what is customer material info record. Let's take an example. Last time we have created on customer, right? Material, right? Okay. This is the material code we have created. Okay. So let's go back to the SAP now. Let's try to create a sales order. This is the standard document type. So this is our sales area. Let's try to enter our customer. So material code we created and I'm entering. Okay. Let's enter. So this material is Chocobar 100 grams, right? Description. So if you go to the outside market, assume that the wholesalers and retailers are cannot remember all these codes, right? Okay, so they cannot remember this much big code. Sometimes this is like 3 plus 6 7 8. Sometimes it might be like your material code length is 18 digits. How can they remember and they can order the product? So how many codes they can remember? It is not possible. Their understandable language, we have to create a material, then it is easy for them. Okay, for that SAP has given one transaction called VD51. Okay, so like for this customer, if he would like to order any material, we are giving user understandable information, so that with that understandable information he can able to order it. Okay, let's go to Excel. For example, this code, why should he remember either retailer or wholesaler? Okay, like that, suppose if the number is like this, it is very difficult to remember for them. Like your what I would say, so like this product catalog, it is holding like thousands of products. It is very difficult to remember for them. On instead that, okay, so for this code, Choco 100 means he can remember. If he enter this name, whatever this is info record, this information record related to this material, certain data it is holding. If we enter this material, automatically it should determine this code. This is our target. So this is very important in SAP system. Most of the companies like retail, manufacturing, if you go for any other industry, if they are having n number of products, they are using this one. For example, this is user recognizable code, right? Choco 100 means he can able to 100. Choco 100, that means Choco 100 grams. Let's try to create it. How to create it? There is a transaction called for creating this one is VD51, material info record. So VD52 and VD53. We have three kind of info records. Three transactions are there. One is for create, change, and display. Let's try to check on SAP system how it works. Okay, let's copy this. I'm entering again. VD51. It will go to this transaction owner. Let's press enter. Create customer material info record. Let's press enter. So what is your material number? I am entering the material number. Chaco 100. So it has a certain unit of measurement. Okay, let's press enter. So if you would like to use any other unit of measurement also, you can able to use it. There is something called rounding profile, like how much quantity it should be ordered. It is created by your material master. That also you can use it. Okay, as of now it is not required. So there is something called deep profile. One concept will be there in CS. So they will use it. And if you want, you can use the unit of measurement group. Don't do that. So now see customer material. That means he can understand for this material. Let's enter this. So if you'd like to give your own description, Chaku 100 grams. Okay. Let's keep the plant. So from which plant you would like to get order it. So as of now we are creating GS-F1. So anytime, so why the plant is required? Plant can be determined in three levels. Either it should be copied from your customer master and material master and customer material info record. But first priority, it will go to customer material info record. Let's keep it aside. So we'll put it the minimum quantity. Every time, you have to do some 1000 grams for this customer. Okay. Minimum quantity. So we'll get into this later. Partial delivery means like, it will allow either, I'll show you. Partial blank means it will allow, like, you can able to order. Suppose if you ordered 100 quantity, you can able to deliver it to 10, 10, 10 like that, 10 partial deliveries. Okay. This is one more field is there. 1 second. So create a delivery with a quantity greater than 0. At least minimum one quantity should be there. For this, you have to choose this. Create only one delivery. Okay. Also with quantity equal to 0. Only complete delivery allowed. That means once you created an order, okay. So suppose if you are trying to create, suppose you created a sales order with 100 quantity, you'd like to, suppose you wanted to do the delivery with 50 quantity. So then you cannot able to reuse your sales order for another 50 quantity. Okay. D is no limit for subsequent deliveries. Okay, you can create n number of deliveries. That's what it talks about. But if you see, one is partial delivery allowed means you can able to create n number of deliveries and only completed these two options. Actually in real time it will be there in support. You will get some issues. Let's don't touch all these things. We'll test it later. And there is something called under delivery tolerance and over delivery tolerance. I'll explain you when we discuss about delivery. Okay. Let's so if I maintain C, you'll get an error. You see this? If I maintain only complete delivery means if I press enter, it shouldn't allow partial deliveries. Okay. So let's try to save this. Okay. Let's go and now create a sales order now again. Press enter. So you go to item overview. Okay. So here, if you see, this is the place where you are entering your customer material info record. So that means in real time, by default, this tab we are giving to the customers. So material will be come automatically here. Suppose if you enter, what is this Choco 100? See, automatically it is coming, right? If you enter, let's press enter. So let's put some quantity, 2 packs, press enter. See, automatically the code will be picked. Like this, you can able to do it. Okay. So this is the major advantage of info record. So now let me try to show something. So always your material will be determined. See, whenever you enter a customer, if you are entering the material, your plant will be determined in this priority. First priority, it will go for material info record. Second priority, it goes to customer master. Third priority, it goes to material master. Material master. So that means plan determination in sales order. If you don't determine the plant, how can you able to do the delivery? Okay, from plant, in plant only stock will be maintained. First priority always goes to material info record, as how we did in VD 51, 52, 53. And next go to the customer master. Customer master means which transaction? XD01, XD02 and XD03. This already we have seen, customer master data, central data creation. Okay. Third one is your material master data, MM01, MM02, MM03. Let me quickly show you in SAP where it comes. Let's go to the sales order now. Enter the customer. Let's press the material quantity. So double click this. So automatically info record is picking, right? Let's click on and go to your material master, MM03. See, here I maintained a plant actually. So let me try to remove this plant. Still it will pick. So let's go to the sales org one. Let's try to take out the plant. If all three are maintained, first priority go to the material info record. If only material info record maintained, it will go to material info record only, first priority. Okay, either two it will be maintained, first priority go to material info record. So now if you see, press enter. So let's double click. You can see shipping, the plan still coming, even material it is not available. Let's go to the customer master data now. So in this sales area data, shipping, you can able to maintain a plant. Let me maintain this plant. Let me try to delete the, no, need not delete info record. Let's check how the system behaves. Your plant again coming from your customer master, but it is not available in your material master. Let's try to remove info record now. Okay, let's delete this. I'm just deleting this one. Now try to create a sales order again. So that is inside system priority. First it will go to info record. Second, if plant is not, info record is not maintained, it will go and check customer master data. Third, it will go to the material master. This is how your plant will be determined. This is all about your info record. Let's see how the condition master data works.